Is your golf swing on plane? Does it really matter? Hi, I'm Eric LaRose with Golf Masters Learning Center in Cornelius, North Carolina. Today I want to talk to you about a concept that a lot of golfers have heard about, but very few golfers, even professionals, truly understand. And that's the concept of plane. What I argue is that it's not important that you swing on plane, it's important that you make a good move down through it. Because sometimes people can be on plane, but not making a good move through the ball. Let me show you what I mean.
To begin with, we need to understand the concept of plane. Plane is a line drawn up through the shaft of the club, through your belt buckle, and out through your back. This is ideally where the club should be coming down on its way into the ball. So on the left is the bad swing, on the right is the good. The left swing is a very traditional golf swing that's been taught for years. It's a swing that I used to have but I don't use anymore, where the club starts back on plane and then lifts up above the plane line. And you can see at the top of my backswing, my left arm is parallel with the plane line and my hands are really high. On the right, I don't care where the club goes back on the way back. It's all about setting myself in a position where I can come back down on plane consistently. So it's all about making a good move down through the ball. So we can see with the one on the right, I get on plane and I'm going to follow it down into the ball. The left-hand side, once again, I'm going to drop it on plane and it's going to come from the inside into the ball. So both these swings look very similar from this view coming down into the ball. The difference is going to be from the front view, and that's where it's very, very important to make a better move through it. So let me show you that. So we're going to see the biggest difference from the front view. On the left is my traditional golf swing. Once again, we saw it go back on plane, then the hands lift high, the club gets to parallel. That's traditionally where the golf swing is supposed to get to. Over there on the right, that's the swing that I go inside and I keep it flatter, but I make sure I'm in a position to come down on plane consistently so we can see how much shorter it is. Now both of these swings came down on plane, but the problem is on the left I'm using my arms and hands. I'm using my hands mostly to get the club on plane. So what happens is my hands release too early because I'm out of position, because I'm forcing the club on plane. So in my opinion, that is a false plane. I'm just using my hands to make it look like I'm on plane. On the right, I'm in a position to swing down on plane, and that way, because of where I was set up at the top of the backswing, I can get through impact with my hands leading the club. That allows me to hit a nice crisp divot and keep my hands out of impact, which allows me to be more consistent and more solid with my ball striking. And then from there, I can extend my hands out without doing a lot of release. On the left, I'm having to do a lot of release to square up the club face and to get it on plane. So it becomes a lot more of a handsy move and a lot more inconsistent.
I hope this video has helped you understand why it's important to make a good move through the ball and not just to be on plane. Because sometimes you can be on plane but not be making a good move through the ball. If you have any questions about this or anything else related to the golf game, please feel free to contact me at 704-896-3434 or eric@golfmasterslessons.com. And remember, how good do you want to be?